I think every single coach out there that I know would love to identify and understand their unique body of work, the thing that only they can do, the thing that differentiates them from every other coach. But you know what the problem with that is? Then they'd know. They'd know it and they couldn't walk away. It feels like when you find your unique body of work that it opens up a path that we have no choice but to walk down. Some of you of a certain age may have seen The Matrix. Others probably know the reference, where Morpheus tells Neo, I have here in one hand a red pill and a blue pill. Take one, you'll forget about our interaction. You'll forget about the things that you think you know, and you can go back to living your life. Take the other, and you will never walk that same path again. You will then know things that you have, right, that you want to know, that you say you want the answers to, but you'll never be able to go back. Now, for Neo, that was very true because when he took the one pill, he unplugged from the Matrix, right? Let's not get into plugging back into the Matrix and all of those things. Let's not. But for him, it was a one-way path. Oh, my beautiful coach, it is not a one-way path for you. It's not. It is a path with many exits. You don't, once you know your unique body of work, it doesn't mean you have to do it. It doesn't mean you have to do it today. It doesn't mean you have to do it exclusively. It doesn't mean you have to do it without having fun in your life. It doesn't mean that this has to be your new sacrificial stone that you cast yourself upon, which I think cognitively a lot of us believe it is. But then I think that there is another challenge. There's another challenge. Elizabeth Gilbert, and we started talking about Elizabeth Gilbert back at the beginning of this series. She talks about the fact that, right, the muse comes along, taps you on the shoulder, says, hey, let's play. She also talks about in a TED Talk that she did that it's really, really hard for our subconscious to discern the difference between good and bad, between success and failure. Inside of us, there's an equal danger of both cases, both in success and both in failure, of getting lost, what she calls out in the hinterlands of your psyche. Can you tell she's an author? Yeah. Basically, getting lost in your brain about it, getting lost in your thoughts about it. She recommends a solution. She has an idea of what we need to do to resolve that. We're going to get to that in just a minute. But first, I want to talk about maybe a quote a lot of you have heard, which I think is in between this conscious, if I find out my unique body of work, I have to lay myself down on the altar of it. I have to sacrifice myself to it. And the unconscious, I can't tell the difference between success and failure. My ego just gets really wrapped up in it, and I just really start thinking about me all the time. And I think this kind of lives in the middle. And it's a Marianne Williams quote. Some of you are now nodding your head. But in her quote, she says, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is not our light, or I'm sorry. Oof. Let's cut. It's a Marianne Williams quote. And some of you are now nodding your heads. She says, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightening about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. A powerful quote. Based on our endotype formula, based on the endotype formula quiz and psychology and developmental stages, here's what I know. A lot of our childhood, we collected woundings, proof that our caregivers and the adults in our life couldn't give us what we needed and wanted. In our teens and 20s, we rebelled. We'll fight for it ourselves. Never mind. And we start trying to fill our own cup. And we do so in a very immature way. And we fail a lot. And we get that taste of failure. And we get used to it. Right? It's a poop sandwich. We get used to eating the poop sandwich. Now here you are, maybe on the verge of finding your unique body of work, the thing that lights you up, the thing that only you can do as a coach. You're so used to the taste of a poop sandwich, of the darkness that Marianne says, that the idea that you don't have to eat that anymore, the idea of our light, of shining so brightly, of success, is the thing you actually fear. Both Marianne Gilbert, Marianne Williams, Elizabeth Gilbert, and Laura Hulleman all agree on the solution here. I'm so glad I'm in good company. Marianne in her poem said, "We are meant to shine like children do." Elizabeth Gilbert, in that TED Talk, she said, "The remedy is that we get back to doing the thing that we fall in love with. We get back to playing, to the thing that feels like play, like childhood, like fun. That we go chase that. Do the thing you love, which is where we feel like we're playing. If you're sitting there thinking, oh, I don't know if I found my unique body of work, does it feel like play? Does it feel like so much fun that you want to do it every day? That's your unique body of work. Children lack ego. We've seen that, right? Like prejudice is learned and caste systems are learned and limiting beliefs are learned. We know that. You're a coach, you know that. You look at kids when they are involved in play and when they are just full of joy. and they are not thinking of success or failure. They do not care if they win or they lose the game of tag. They just love the chase. Okay, okay, now it's my turn to count. Let's play more hide and seek. Your unique body of work isn't Neo from the Matrix having to sacrifice yourself and everything that you have and love and do. It is play. It is fun. It is joy. Are there still some things that you're going to have to do, like marketing? Yeah. That maybe you don't love. Sure. But when you actually find your unique body of work, asking for money for it gets a lot easier. Because you're like, I know what I can do for you and with you. I know how this will change things for you. Yes, I need to pay my mortgage too, but I am going to bring all myself to this. Marketing becomes easier. Creating a business strategy becomes easier. Saying no to the things that aren't for you becomes easier. If you have not found your unique body of work yet, it's okay. You might be still in that generalist phase that we talked about last week, practicing your skills, practicing your tools, but be curious. Look for what lights you up. And if you are a coach that's sitting there with your unique body of work bubbling up from within you, feeling like hot, muddy lava just wanting to be released, I'm your girl. That's what lights me up. Not only helping you discover and develop your unique body of work, but to deliver it, to get paid to do it. And if you know your unique body of work, but you feel like things are stalled in that delivery phase, oh, let's talk. It is time to go play, to release this, to stand in the light. Let's talk.